Hello friends, welcome back. So got some stuff going on here. So the 303 High Priestess, she started doing monthly readings and then decided after a few of them that it wasn't a good idea and she didn't want to do it that way and she was going back to the old way, but then she did more readings and got more information, and now she's doing it so that it says if you were born in the month of September, Virgo, Libra, then this is your reading. So she's doing that and just seeing how it goes, and I think it's wonderful because I think she's bringing in a lot more people into reading, and that's what my goal was, to bring Bitcoiners who are not used to zodiacs and tarot and things like that, bring them into the fold and let them see how useful it is to have information from the other side. Anyway, I'm going to clear the space. We're going to do a reading on that. Okay, so I don't know that 303 High Priestess is a Bitcoiner. I hope she is. If not, listen to my show, sweetheart. Maybe you'll learn something and become a Bitcoiner, because it would be a good thing if you did. You would be less worried about people's opinions because you would be able to do whatever you wanted and you wouldn't have to worry about the money and the income from the show. So anyway, there you have it. But so I thought we would do that. We would just do a 303 High Priestess show and give her a little call out, and also, you know, see what the cards have to say about that, because I think that's fabulous. And if she didn't get it from me, that's fine. She had the same idea I did. We both picked it up from Spirit. Just like the moon, I will go through phases. Yeah, me and also she will go through phases. And right now, she's trying new things because it's a new world. Cool. I have so much respect for her. She's such a good reader. And I think she's got a team of people. It seems like she has a team of people behind her. She had to, if she's got that many subscribers. But yeah, let's just see where this is going to go. Like, you know, where she's going to go with these readings. I think they're going to be very successful. I think they already are. Most people that I looked at in the comments were saying things like, I don't care, I just want to hear you read. No glasses. I gotta get glasses. Can't see the card. Okay, here we are. Dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Yeah, and I was hoping somebody would come along and do monthly readings, because I really don't like doing them. I like subject readings. I don't really like monthly readings. Some people are just born to, I gotta get rid of the sunshine here, it's too much of a glare. Yeah, some people are born to do one kind of a reading. Some people do really dark, black magic kind of readings. You know, some people do personal readings. Some people do mundane readings. You know, look at Tarot by Janine. She's been reading about the state of the countries and all of the stuff that was going on during the pandemic. You know, she reads mundane stuff. She's good at that. She said she used to do love readings, but you know, there's all kinds of things. So, 303 High Priestess, she's good at personal readings and good at monthly readings. Alright, I gotta put these glasses back on. The sun is still glaring in my eyes. So pardon me once again. My poor plants aren't getting any sun, but that's okay. It's only temporary. Okay. Can you see? I hope so. Yeah. Alright, good. Alright, let's see what our shaman cards want to say. Divine timing. Perfect. Yeah. Because I think... you know, we either had the same idea at the same time, or I don't know, somehow she got tipped off. I think it's a good idea. I wouldn't have done it if I didn't think it was a good idea. I'm trying to reach more people. So this was the way I found that I could do it. It's simple. There are far less people you're reading for, so it's more specific. And yeah, so divine timing. So let's see what the Moonology cards want to say about what's happening. Surrender to the divine. And divine timing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all unfolding as it should. It is all unfolding as it should. How beautiful to watch it all happen. And I got this other new deck too, so that'll be fun. Full moon right there, right on the page. Look at that. The very word climax brings all sorts of ideas and images to mind. Agreed? But it really is the feeling of this card. Life is coming to a head, a point, a conclusion, or a turning point. There may be some kind of a change and possibly even some sort of an emotional explosion. Tune in your emotions now to see what they're telling you. They're very likely close to the surface, no matter when in the moon cycle you pulled this card. Matters will soon conclude and you'll find out whether or not your wishes are going to come true. The odds are in your favor, as this is a positive card, but you may need to work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. I'm getting the answers I need. A wish you made may be about to come true. Yeah, I made a wish that somebody else would do these, and here she is. She showed up. How beautiful. It's make or break time. There could be a sense of madness in the air. Breathe deep and stay calm. You may need to forgive someone or release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. The full moon marks the climax of the lunar cycle, making this card something of a power card. The full moon is often the time when answers are given to questions asked during the new moon. And pulling this card at any time in your lunar cycle suggests answers will be coming your way before too long. Well, that's good. Answers for everybody. Answers for 303, and answers for me, and answers for all of the collective. Okay, let's see what the Book of Souls has to say about this whole thing that's happening. You can know your life through synthesis, not analysis. Yeah, live it, be it, experience it, become it. Okay, alright, let's see what the Tarot wants to add to this whole readings situation with 303 High Priestess. This is the Tarot de Luz. Tarot de Luz. The pictures are really kind of cute. Yeah. So, no, it's not an oracle deck, it's a tarot deck. But let's see what we're gonna get from this deck. It's just such a sweet little deck. I thought it was appropriate for women speaking to each other. Here's to you, High Priestess, 303 High Priestess. Okay, let's see. Alright, how you showing up for us? 7 of Cups. Oh, lots of decisions. Yeah, it's a big business and you gotta make decisions. So, you got a lot to think about. 7 of Cups. Okay, and let's see what's a challenge. Strength, yeah. I think having enough strength to hold the line and be true to what your calling is, whatever that is. And I think you're finding out. Ace of Pentacles, so this is good. You're coming from a place of material wealth, and you have a very successful show. And the Queen of Wands, that's the short-term goal. And I think you're there. You are attractive. You are successful. You are sexy and magnetic. And you're pulling people in quickly. You have a way to do that. That is your skill, not mine. Your skill. You're good at that. 8 of Cups. So maybe you're going to leave the zodiac stuff behind and do something different. Maybe that's what you're thinking. Eight of Cups. More emotional. Okay, and let's see. The tools you have. Knave of Cups. So, Page of Cups. Fresh face. Bright ideas. Open mind. That's what you have. And that's true. You do have that. You come across as that. Ten of Swords. Defeat. Is that how you're feeling? Defeated? I hope not. Don't feel defeated. Maybe you're feeling defeated in the old way and you're looking for something new. And the Devil. Oof. Yeah, well, Satan's all around us. But also, money. You're still caught up in the stuff of money. You've got 300,000, over 300,000 subscribers, and, here we are tampering with the machine that pays for the bills. So, but if you put some of that money in Bitcoin, and then you won't have to worry about it. Seriously, Bitcoin might be your answer, sweetheart. Knight of Swords. Yeah, investigating, coming hot and fast, thinking about things and learning some things, new ideas, new strategies, new thoughts. Dynamic. Nine of Pentacles. So, yeah, that's a sweet little world that you have built yourself. And I think Nine of Pentacles, wish fulfillment, so, I mean, it's a good thing. Sovereignty, self-sovereignty, living in your own little world, and Bitcoin. So if you took some of the income you have, do it now, put it into Bitcoin, self-custody. You have a lot of people around you. Self-custody would give you an extraordinary amount of wealth. One Bitcoin would be wealth for generations. It would be legacy wealth. And then you could sit on that, play with the money while it's still useful, and the Bitcoin could carry you through, and then you could make better decisions. You'd have more security. Maybe this is why I'm doing this reading for you, so that it'll free you up to do other things. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. So, I mean, that's not a bad ending, and that's a sweet little place to live, that little world that you've created. Let's see what the Lenormand can add to the reading. Boy, you're so good, and I'm so new that doing this reading is a little intimidating. But, it's still what I'm getting in my little conclave over here. It doesn't mean because you're intuitive, I am less intuitive. That's not how it works. There isn't just so much to go around and some people get more than others. It doesn't work that way. We know that. Okay, so Lenormand. Child, yeah, experimentation, new energy, fresh face. Trying something new. Experimenting, fresh. And there are some obstacles. There are things in your way that you're going to have to figure out. There are obstacles, but it doesn't mean it's the wrong decision. It's just there are obstacles. And engagement. So there's a commitment here. You are committed to your business. You are committed to your life. You're committed to the people that surround you. You're committed to the income. I think you're going to find a way around it. I don't think your channel will be less. I think it will be more. Alright, let's see what the Astro Star Codes can add to the reading. I hope you're finding this useful. Okay. Sorry, it went off somewhere in my head. First house, arrival. It's all about you. Arrival. It's all about what you want. This is your channel. This is your station. This is your baby. It's all about you. First house. I am. I gotta find the table of contents here. First house, arrival. Your first house describes how you enter the world, your first impressions and the birth, your journey of self-discovery. If your chart were a village map, the first house would be the gateway and information center. Planets in the first house are just about to rise over the eastern horizon where the sun would be just before dawn, so we feel them strongly. Take responsibility for how you are perceived as you walk in the door. Assess what you lead with, what your mannerisms, appearance, and signals say. Notice if you lead with charm or prickly defenses, with your mind or heart, or whether you are versatile, changing your approach to fit the circumstance. Investigate how this first impression affects your identity and interactions. People read what you put out, whether you are acting as a business, a person, or as a couple, and it's up to you to ensure that how you present yourself matches your intention. If you feel misunderstood, look for misconception, yours or theirs, underneath any tension, and see what can be done to clear the lens. If you strive to be invisible, neutral, or enjoy an air of mystery and play your cards close to the chest, it becomes easier for others to project their assumptions onto you. Consider becoming more transparent and letting your inner worth shine. The first house can also bring with it a surge of temper or other strong emotion that rushes to your head like mercury in a hot thermometer. If this happens, bring your awareness back down to your feet. This metaphor also applies to a business or a project. Leadership may be too strong and attention needs to be brought back to the boots on the ground. You are challenged to see beyond the shallowness of appearances. See behind smoke screens and take responsibility for how you are perceived. The gift is evaluate how you interact with the world as the beginning of a journey of self-discovery. Well, I think that's a big yes. I think that's a big go for it. Go forward. That's what it feels like to me. That feels like a big yes. But it's also a journey. Maybe this has changed you and changed the situation, and now you're, going through growing pains. You're going through growing pains. You're already out there, you already exist, and now you're going through growing pains because you're trying new things. But everything is new. Everything is new. The whole world is new. We get to remake it. And whatever we decide we want to remake it in, that's how it's going to be for a while. So, choose differently. Choose new things. Choose fresh things. Open your world. And you're ready for that. You see the death of the old. You see the death of the old system and how it's just... Nobody even listens anymore because it's old. Do something fresh. Page of Ariel, reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Yeah, I think this is a really new thing. You're fresh and open to it. It's come to you, and now it's your chance to work with the energies. Okay, and let's see. What do we got here for our animal? Animal spirit. What animal is going to show up for our High Priestess? And if you're not a Bitcoiner, please become a Bitcoiner. Use Cash App. That's what I do. Or Strike. Great way. And then find a wallet, a nice safe wallet, put it in there. Remember your 12-word phrase or write it down somewhere. And you're good to go, sweetheart. You don't need black rock. Beaver. Ooh, industrious family, hard worker. Here. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Beaver. Hard worker, local. Loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home and financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. When in balance, happy, meaningful work. When out of balance, feels useless and worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor and selfless service. Well, there you go. That's a really good card for the ending of this. And all of this seems to speak to 303 High Priestess and tell her that her journey is just starting. First house. It's all about her and what she wants to do. And she has the strength to do it. She is not defeated. Even though the world is crazy and in a bad place, she's going to be the light that shows us a new truth. And she is self-sovereign, and if she decides to become a Bitcoiner, which I hope she does, she'll find a way. Use my resources. Read the Bitcoin Standard. That's what turned me over. I read that book, and that was it. 3 days, and I was a Bitcoiner maxi. So it'll make sense to you. Just read through it, and it's easy to read. First 7 chapters are about the history of money, and the last chapter is about Bitcoin and how it solves all the problems. So there you go. Yeah. Anyway, I'm so happy that you're doing that. I can't tell you. I'm so happy that you are doing this so that I can tell people about you, and that's why I'm doing this show, to give you more, publicity and recognition. And I like to do mundane stuff like this. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. Join my family, and thanks for listening till the end, and thank you, High Priestess. I can't tell you, I appreciate you. Thank you.